guys, this is Karabo and Mathaila, your co-host at the Teachers Podcast # in conversation with Josh Sage. Welcome to another episode, guys. Thank you so much for those who subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it, and we're still waiting for your comments, guys. You know, it's important to have your say so that you don't come back and say, but I wanted to say the teacher's pet is no longer there, there's a difference, all that. So hit us in the comment section, and I'm with your host,
Josh Sage. Okay, too. Thank you so much to all those who subscribed to the YouTube channel. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, just make sure, man, you pause this video and then click
a few seconds.
Just a few seconds.
So subscribe, hit the alert button, you must post my shorts, my videos. You're the first to know.
Yeah, the first. And you can follow us on our social media platform, on TikTok, on our Instagram. Also, we're gonna have a Facebook page soon. We even have one.
No, we don't worry about the Facebook, guys.
You can just follow us on our social media platform, guys. Yeah. So now, guys, we spoke about a lot of things. We're hoping that you're gonna comment, but then we're just still waiting, guys, to hear what you want us to talk about. We'd love to comment on what you think about what is happening in the school. There's a lot of things in the a lot is happening, and everything in the school affects everyone in the society. So communicate, guys. Just click the comment in the comment section, or whether go TikTok, Instagram,
or even go Facebook, and there's the real part.
Yeah, there's the real part.
So must post to go Insta, it goes to Facebook. So guys, you can just hit us up there.
Yeah,
and let's take you to our Instagram page.
So last guys, we thought you're gonna comment on this one, the concession one.
I'm still standing on my way, my guy.
You're still standing on that.
Concession must be stopped.
Must be stopped.
Or must be very investigated. I'm still standing on it.
When right now you're thinking about the negative side of it.
No, I'm not thinking about the negative side.
Okay, guys, for those who don't know what concession is, it's like if a learner is having difficulties, maybe learning difficulties or learning barriers, like probably you can say writing, maybe have a barrier of writing, and that learner will be given a scriber. That's concession. Okay.
No,
if a learner cannot read, then they can find a reader.
Okay.
So what is your take on that? Do you think it should be closed?
Wait. You say the learner can read or write.
Yes, difficulties.
What do you want in grade 10 if you can read and write? What do you want?
Okay, I understand the part. Remember, there are people who in class, there are learners who they can participate during your lesson. If you're teaching, they can give you answers. If you can ask the learner questions, then they participate, they understand everything.
And there's the type that they just keep quiet, but when you say produce the work, they aced more than the one that was busy raising.
It shows that there are learners who just keep quiet, listen, and then write. And there are those learners who, if you can ask them, if you can talk to them, communicate, you can see, man, they know the content, if they can speak about it. But writing... But as people who are different,
Okay, so let's just finish the whole conversation part, man.
Yeah.
There I am, balango right, and then I tend to just have a twist on my ankle.
Yeah.
This ankle.
Yeah,
wrist. Wrist. On my wrist, ankle. So once I have that twist, I'm unable to continue to write.
Yeah.
The concession applies, ankle.
I'm not sure about that.
You see now, sure. Guys.
I'm not sure about that, but I think that you can apply for it, especially if there is medical evidence that you.
I'm wearing the support thing.
But to apply for a concession, like those who cannot read and write, they have to undergo trauma, psychologist.
It's a process.
Yeah, it's a process to actually get a concession.
So meaning you can say you can't read, but the psychologist can say this person can read and write.
Yeah.
And then what happened? What's the penalty for lying?
For lying, you don't lie. It's not like you just tell your school would say, I want to apply for a concession. It's more like what you do, you go to yourself. Okay, you apply English, and then the school will require a proof from a psychologist or from the doctors and say, okay, whether this person is unable to, so he needs assistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the same applies to a broken hand.
A broken hand.
Okay, no, guys, yeah, on the broken hand one, I know it. Yeah, when your hand is broken,
Then you
someone
cannot
will
write. But now, what about those who cannot read and write?
What
Like,
the-
if you cannot read, like, ne?
Wait, there you
Okay, I do think it the same way you think, man. Okay, I could understand your view. Okay, I would understand your view, but then, come on, like there are learners like they are struggling. Maybe sometimes we need to do teaching, then have experience.
It's not about teaching.
And
But
then
question
experience,
is,
and have the experience of being around those learners that are struggling and see what's okay. But this concession thing is really assisted. Because there are learners, like there was a learner from my school that was teaching, like majority number of learners. There are a number of learners. And then the learners couldn't learner would participate in class, but then come to writing, forgot everything. So they found the scriber.
so they participate in class or they don't at all? Is
The teachers would say the learner participate. Actually, sometimes the teacher can see, this learner, there's something wrong. Why am I classing every day, participating, giving the correct answers? But now it comes to writing, though. They're called learners with barriers. Some learners are slow. If you're slow, then they add time. I do know that one, Anish.
Yeah.
If you're slow, then you apply for concession, then they're going to add like 15 minutes.
so the concession is not only, it's a broad.
It's very, very broad, the concession.
They can write for you, they can add time for, but it's not fair.
Yeah, if you're slow, and they apply, then at least. But see, there's this thing that they usually say that you shouldn't do things that disadvantages the learners. At least we need to at least assist the learners so that they can pass. Not good to use our copies or something, but it's just a matter of trying to understand and assist the learners. This learner is having these barriers, and then
Guys,
you apply for concession.
Guys, see now I'm facing you. I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Guys, this thing of concession. I'm not voting for it.
We'll end up speaking about concession the whole episode. So, guys, you guys should have your own say, your own view. If you know, yes.
Next episode is still gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm not done.
Maybe one day we'll invite officials that actually came up with this concession.
Nah,
and then they can tell us.
Guys, next episode I'll be having something written down now, or a constitutional law that says because concessions, it's a law that is there.
Yeah, it is there according to the law.
From Department of
Education.
Yes. Under the clause, it's there.
Even matrix, they know if they're learners with concession.
Guys, next episode, don't forget to subscribe.
I'm sure there are quite a number of people who understand the concession. Guys, you want to hear your comments. What you have to
some
say?
are like me. They don't
I don't
even
understand. Yeah, but what
understand.
is your take? I'm sure I've explained what is concession. So now, I think, I want to hear your view. It's okay. What is your take? Do you agree with concession or you don't?
Guys, until I see the proof, the valid proof that
The proof, yeah?
I have a broken hand.
You can Google. You can just go online and then Google it. And then
I'm gonna bring the Google to you guys' name so that you don't post us and go to Google. I'm gonna bring it and read it for you. Then concession goes like this.
Okay, but
anyways,
like I said, I understand your view.
Yeah, but I'm not yet done.
You're not yet done. Then I don't want us to end up talking about the concession the whole episode. There are other things, a lot of things like March, in February. I wondered about you all. They're no longer afraid to show. They're no longer afraid to show it in front of the teacher. Right now, it's very difficult right now. As teachers, these learners.
Yesterday I was at this mini event.
Okay.
And then the kids were talking like, "Yo, next week is Valentine. I don't have a date." And I was like, "How old are you?" "I'm 14."
No, at 14.
I'm like,
At one time they start.
so you're 14, yet you're stressed that on Valentine you
At
don't
what
have a
age? At what
Valentine.
age did your parents know that you started dating?
Yo, they knew when I was 17.
No,
I kept on hiding it.
Like you would hide, but now it's this.
Now it's clean.
How much they just show you?
Mine is clean, like they
Straight
just
to your
show it
face.
straight.
It's,
Either church, school, malls, everywhere where you go.
Okay, so I can see in schools, even in church.
Joe, church, they sit together holding hands. Hallelujah. But anyways, guys, let's not be...
I don't want to go deep. Okay, yeah.
As a teacher, it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Obviously, schools will celebrate it on Friday because it's on Wednesday.
Yeah, some will celebrate on the same day because they don't want, they want to celebrate them after effect. Like it's like saying, it's okay, we'll celebrate Christmas on the 27th. Like it won't feel the same, man. It won't feel the same. Some people just want to celebrate it on the very same day. So yes,
no,
it's Valentine's.
Mara. I think it's been cultural, or it's been a norm that if there's Valentine on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's celebrated on Friday, because Friday it's no longer, let's say it's from 8 to 3, but Friday it's usually 8 to 2,
yes.
Or 8 to 1:30.
Yeah.
The hours are no longer that long. So I think that's why most the Valentine's, human rights, whatever, they're celebrated on Friday, because Friday it's a half day. So
I understand because it's a half day. Yes, the school might say, but learners are going to be celebrating on Wednesday.
Yeah,
they're going to be celebrating on Wednesday.
They will celebrate.
Okay, what's your take on this thing with learners now? Because surely you matriculated some years ago. What's your take now? What you see? The learners, they no longer have
that respect
for teachers.
Ish.
What is your take?
Guys, we live in a Gen Z generation.
So they should just do as they
they shouldn't do as they please.
Yeah. Going back to the first topic that I spoke about last episode, are parents being more lenient now? Are parents of 2000s, 2K, being more lenient
than our grandmothers.
Yeah, and our mothers also. Are they lenient, the 2000 parents?
I think they are, and I think they are not.
You think
they are given that they don't wanna oppress
their kids. How do you oppress your kids?
Wait. Let me explain. There's a lot of oppression that kids nowadays
experience.
Yeah,
social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah.
There you are. You're a parent, and your child's saying that, "Mom, next week it's Valentine. Can you please buy me new clothes?" And then yes, you can't, and then the teacher will. The child will feel like you don't want to support them, and then they get that thing of, my friends will be wearing new clothes, and then it's hurting them emotionally. So I feel like parents nowadays, because suicide has become a disease.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe they are scared that tomorrow they will find their children hanging themselves on top of
just because he didn't buy Valentine's clothes.
So I think the lenient part comes from the whole thing of being afraid.
I think it's how you raise the kid from a younger age. If the child knows, good, hey, mama.
When I say
mama, but that's how we grew up. Not that you didn't want to wear things on Valentine's.
Me and you, we grew up in Ugoti, month end.
Yeah, month
and
end.
You knew it's month end, it's month end.
If right now as a parent, if you could have a child, and then what is your response to that?
The way I grew up. I'm just gonna say, my child, I don't have money.
Yeah.
Let's see month end.
Okay.
Because so that the child can know that you don't have to get what you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if they say, I want an iPhone now, you're like, okay, let's.
An iPhone? Why would you want an iPhone?
Hey, Baba.
At such a young age, they still don't get this. Like, kids. Okay, when you're 14, was a primary, and then when you're using iPhone.
Status.
I think also in a good thing, maybe the parent was saying, I grew up difficult. I grew up. I didn't have the nicest life. So now, I don't want my kid. But you can give your kid everything that they want. But at the same time, don't. I was watching this other. I was reading this other post about the Cristiano Ronaldo. That yes, he's rich, but he makes sure that his child understands that you work for everything. Yeah, you don't just get everything. But then these days, it's like the generation that we have. They think you should just get everything on a snap. It's like, which snap?
I want an iPhone, I'm gonna get it. If I want to go to Dubai, I'm gonna go to Dubai.
Imagine, man. You've never even been there as a parent. Yeah, okay.
But I
want to
think
hear your view, guys, on this thing of Valentine's, kids showing it in front of everyone in the society. Because in a very way new, even if you're dating someone, but you didn't have the guts to walk around and then holding hands, because you know, you grew up in a generation where but a child is raised by the community. You know, would say if I could walk past the street, this will be such a big issue. So when I hear your views, guys, or when I hear you your thoughts, or what can be done for this, or you think it's a good thing, or you think it's not a good thing that these kids today, they just do as they please, or you think they don't do as they please. You know, when I hear what you have to say, this is all about you guys, what you want us to talk about. Yes, we're going to talk about certain things, but then when I hear do
you agree with us, or you as in evaluate chances?
Or what are the situations that you faced in schools? You know, like some schools are still having new learners at this time of the year. Like, okay, do you think like enrollment should be strict? But you know what they say, there's no learner that should stay at home at any time of the year.
Okay, guys, we're gonna come back on the Valentine's.
Yeah.
You spoke about enrollment.
Yeah.
And last episode, I still emphasized on it that you are a parent.
Yeah, but
you are moving.
Okay, let's assume you were working in like Eastern Cape, right?
And then you
find the promotion, and then you let him Pumalang, right? So it's around June. So should your child stay at home?
That's a question. No, that's wait.
Okay, yes. There are many reasons to this.
There are many reasons. To late enrollment.
Yeah.
But yet again, it's June.
Yeah.
Then you move with your entire family to Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't expect your child to pass to another grade. Meaning the child will just enroll for that 6 months.
It is possible.
So they're gonna take the past report from the previous school.
I think some schools do that. Others, they archive the first 2 terms. Like when we're gonna charge you based on term 3 and 4.
Is it allowed?
I think so. Just that I never looked into it.
Is it fair?
Yeah, that's one. But if you look, I'm sure when already you were in another school.
I was in
school. Yes. So when you're writing exam, you're writing about everything from the beginning of the year. Because already you learned about this.
The curriculum is not the same.
It is the same everywhere.
Okay.
The ATP is the same, whether it's in...
Wait.
Yes.
It's a rural...
Areas.
Yes. The standard of teaching is not the same.
It is the same. The reason why I'm going to say this, because at the beginning of the year, for each and every subject, they release or at the end of the year, they release annual teaching plan for each and every subject. Which topic should we teach on this week? Which topic should we teach? Yeah, but it shows every topic. Unless the teachers are not doing justice in the rural areas.
That's what I mean.
Say.
And guys,
we shouldn't.
Let them not quote me wrong. I'm not saying the rural are bad.
Yeah, okay.
I'm saying like you just said, the teachers maybe are not following the lesson plan as it should be. Yeah. Because you can get to matric, you can get to not matric per se, but you can get to maybe. Grade 10. Yeah. Then you're writing your June exam, and then the concept of term 2, you haven't completed it.
How possible is that? Depends on maybe the teacher, but the chances of that are very slim.
We are leaving the strike.
Okay.
We are leaving the load shedding apart.
Okay.
We're just saying the teacher is always present, the learner is always present, but the term 2 curriculum or the term 2 lesson plan is not yet complete by the time of the exam. So what happens then? Then there's the child. It's June. You have to move. The concept of term 2 is not in the mind.
That's something that the new school cannot control. But the new school cannot control who's the learner, the teachers, wherever the child is coming from, who's being from this. You cannot control that. Well, what you do when you know it's okay, you did I'm sure your grade 10, term 1 and 2, maybe it's Kopanang whatsoever. And then after that, you move from Kopanang.
You come to another,
and then you come to another school. So how you were taught at Kopanang, or what was done at Kopanang, term 1 and 2, yes, yeah, but when I should have all the information, according to the ATP. But you would say they were behind, or a certain teacher was behind.
The other school doesn't intervene.
What they want to know is, okay, you're doing term 1 and 2, maybe they take the report to term 1 and 2. The term 1 and 2 report, and then maybe they can add. And remember, it doesn't contribute much, case mark. Especially in grade 10, 11, and 12, since it contributes since term 1 and 2, it's case, so it's going to contribute 25%. Okay?
But still, that 25%, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, yes, it's a lot. But then when I cannot control the fact that a learner is behind in curriculum, whereby there was ATP, every school receives ATP.
Guys, kuning.
And Guning, guys, and you mentioned strike and load shedding, how they mess up schools, or how they gonna put this
disrupt the ATP
and stuff. Yeah. So no, there are a lot of strike. Let's say school. What's your take? Would see maybe with bank, it was a strike for 2 weeks, and then after that, learners are not going to school, obviously.
Take 2 weeks, and that's
2 weeks. Yeah,
the process. The ATP.
Whether it's water outage or whatsoever, they don't go to school, and then maybe it's probably towards exam. And are not doing revision. What do you suggest what maybe schools should do on that? Because they would say, yes, we've been away for 2 weeks, now we want a recovery plan. And we know when you say recovery plan, you're saying extra classes, after classes, now you're going to be bombarding learners with all this old information.
Reading 5 chapters.
Yeah, because they're trying to recover. They're trying to recover. So what is...
You see, now we are going back to the late enrollment of June.
No, but late enrollment budget doesn't again now, man.
No, it's the one that we have to squeeze in a child coming from another school because parents are moving.
Yeah, I think that's one. If the learner came late, the parents have to make means because the learner catches up.
No, they have to accept even if the learner doesn't get promoted at the end.
No, it's not but come on, you cannot say you were not in for the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks or the first month. Yes, some learners would say they found it difficult term 1 to catch up because obviously the workload is too much. But from term 2 moving forward, at least you must be able to at least catch up now, understand the content of term 2, term 3, term 4. It won't affect you. And the parents also must make sure since I'm listening to school in.
Information. Uzobunjela ngama-concession ukuthi now that's
no concession
because the learner can grasp everything.
No,
it's a slow learner.
It's a slow learner, yes. So the slow learner, that slow learner was over the cards. But as you call up a concession, because I know you can go back to that thing and then talk about it the whole day.
I'm still saying, Rory, there has to be something done.
Yeah.
There you are bringing
a child. It's term 1.
During term 2, during term 3.
Okay, based on the shifting thing, okay.
Based on the moving promotion thing.
Yeah.
What law do you have for now my child will have to move, was doing grade 10, no matter how. The child must be
doing grade 10, so
11.
It don't be an issue. Unless they fairly aid at school, that be a corner. Like you said, they didn't do justice content, but the child should be fine if he arrived. If the learner was at another school, learning every day, going to school every day, we're not talking about or whatsoever, or we're talking about the learner. The learner, we're assuming the learner was attending every day, term 1 and 2 in that school, and very according to report, big up pass yeah. So that learner wouldn't have problems when Master school back at the year.
Still on the enrolling part, why at grade 12 or the grade 12 does not allow late enrollment? Why a child can come from another school and enroll to another school to do grade 11? Grade 12.
Okay, that's one I think is because probably because grade 12 is the most important grade. We can argue and debate. The results that matters the most is grade 12 results. So now imagine now Karabo yafika asimazi Karabo
okay,
We wouldn't know. But now the problem, I think, I don't know why, but I think it's because grade 12 is important, and also we're not sure about the kid. How is the performance of the child? So if I was to school in grade 11, so we know what we're going with to grade 12.
But my report of grade 11 says it is straight A's.
Okay.
My motivation letter from the school.
Why very guys?
It's like good behavior always. But yet I'm said go back and finish grade 12. Or they take me
grade 11.
Yeah.
And go back to grade 11.
Oh yes, they can say strike grade 11 afresh.
Fresh, yeah.
Imagine.
It does. It has happened a lot. It happens in almost all the schools. I've never seen a learner coming to a new school. I've like grade 12. But I still don't understand it fully. But I think it's because grade 12, they wouldn't take chances.
I know, guys. I'm leaving it to you. Ne?
And I also, but remember, it's more like when I do grade 12, it's more like I'm sure the learners are going to be registered with their grade 11 reports. So now, imagine it's whatever school's name. I don't know the school's name. Whatever school's name. And then now, okay, I have some application for what events a metric, because the certificate is metric. So now I'm application, and then chiki. Mdoana, report is not from that school, or is applying for grade 12. Won't there be any suspicions about?
Guys,
okay, now you're accepting English. Like you're from the department and then accepting. And then the working. Okay, the kids that are applying for grade 12 to write grade 12. Then, okay, this school is whatsoever name, and then chiki.
There's another
report from a different school. What's the one? So I think by reduce because a lot happens. A lot happens. Reports, in fact, they don't trust. Maybe they do trust, but then no, you don't trust. If you are using a report from another school and they're coming to another school, it will be legit, especially from a trick. And they want the nurse to pass. They want the nurse to pass. I don't know, what's your take, guys? Do you agree with this thing? Elena is coming from another school. He's passed grade 11.
I know.
But then, when is the Elena like Manje? The Elena is coming from Eastern Cape. Changed.
From grade 11 and then wants to do grade 12.
Now,
do you vote for it? Are you agreeing that it's a good move?
Because I've seen it affecting a lot of learners, this thing.
Imagine you have to start a whole grade again.
But I'm not pass, I mean.
No, we're passing already, straight A's.
Imagine going to, but then it's not nice.
It's not nice.
Yeah, it's not nice.
It's a year, it's another year
it's another year gone. So, but then after finishing matric, and then you won't even remember what's come back, privy to grade 11. Because remember, after matric, life is totally different.
It's a different. Normally, you care about tata.
I was like, man, so now, go to one who got to matric 2015, no, got to matric 2019. Doesn't matter anymore unless they're doing something, maybe for seats and stuff. But then it no longer matters good when I finish first.
It's a race. As long as you finish your race, guys.
So when I hear your thoughts, guys, what do you have to say about this thing of learners being turned back to grade 11 if they're going to another school? What's your take?
Yeah.
And also, let's say Elena passed matric. Okay, passed grade 11. Passed grade 11, and then the parent or whoever, the teachers feel like, no, he's not ready for matric. Not good to fail it, pass it. Let's say you pass grade 11, but you're passing level 2, level 3, passing and then but maybe you need to go and redo. Do you think we should apply that?
No, they should not, guys.
They should not.
You should just, okay, fine.
But you are saying who's maybe not a matric law. Aye, man.
No, let it be the parents' choice and the students' choice.
Yeah, I think also the teachers, parents, and the learner, they sit down. Should schools actually discuss such things? Because no, I'm not going to pass this, but we feel like that's going to be ready for matric.
Pella, mind you, the school is protecting what? The pass rate.
Yeah.
So meaning they don't care.
No, they do care because they care, but they do care.
They care, but they're pushing what the pass rate to remain on that 90.
No, but we assume because the learner might pass matric, but also pass a high certificate.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
It's fine.
So they're not just yeah.
The learner will come and rewrite sub if there's a push. Imagine you're still on it, my guy. Ogoti, you're saying you can't pass grade 11 and fail or drop grade 12.
Unless you're facing very, very difficult challenges. But if you want to pass grade 11, it's like everything that you do in grade 11, especially almost all the subjects. The content in grade 12, they just add a bit in grade from grade 11. That's why they would assess learners. That's why in final metric, they would have questions of things that you did in grade
10.
Grade 10 and 11. Like in physical sciences, you know what's in grade 12 going to be assessed to Newton's laws, even though you did not learn them in grade 12. So I don't see how a learner would, I don't know, maybe because the learner is facing difficulties and everything, maybe the learner would drop in grade 12, maybe because of pressure and everything. So someone once asked, do you think grade 12 should start maybe, grade 12 they should start maybe earlier and finish late since the content is too much and that's the most important grade? Like, okay, manje grade 12 should start on the second grade 12 full. According to school, like the official thing, not necessarily some schools do it. I know some schools do it.
Yeah, because this year,
like shouldn't be an official thing. If you're teaching grade 12 or if you're doing grade 12, you start early, and also the exams shouldn't start early. In November, maybe October. It should give learners enough time, extend the days.
So
start maybe mid or towards end of November.
So meaning the grade 12s are going to have their own timetable, their own school calendar.
Something like that.
Because
what is your take on that? When I hear it, what is the take with grade 12 should start? It should be an official thing.
Should be an official thing that a grade 12, as a grade 12, the schools are all opening on the
2nd of January.
The second, no, and get the what's this?
Calendar year.
The calendar year starts operating mostly on the 2nd of January.
Yeah.
And then schools maybe open the week after.
Okay.
Or 2 weeks after.
But schools open 2 weeks after. Yeah.
So meaning once it's New Year, the first week, grade 12s are opening.
Yes.
And then, guys, I'm not voting for it.
Why not? It will give them enough time. Like remember, within grade 12, Bella, they have a trial.
They have trials.
They have June examination.
Yeah.
And then all these things.
They have trials.
June and trial and then final. So also they have tests in between. So sometimes to reduce the pressure on the learners, give them more time.
Okay.
To reduce the pressure.
We give you guys more time.
Yeah.
Then what difference are you gonna make?
Like the difference is that people will have enough time to cover content, unlike rushing.
Okay.
Because grade 12 can rush.
Yes.
Grade 12 they move.
Everything you have to squeeze in.
You have to squeeze in everything. So and then a trial, remember Mark was September, a trial. You must be done with everything.
And then after that start the revisions.
And then after that start with revision. Remember to start with the revision from January and it's September. Remember it's September and the trial and the end of September. So we have October. And then October is 1 month. Okay? And then remember the final exam starts end of October. So after trial, learners have to do revision for a whole year. Okay? For 1 month, in 1 month, they have to be done with all the revision. So what if, they move the final examination, maybe towards the end of November, and then they have October and a bit of November. 2 months at least to do revision.
But still, we move it, to the end of November.
Yeah.
It means
the end of November, maybe December on the 12th, 10, something like that. And so your exam should be 3 weeks.
Exam should be 3 weeks.
Yes. So maybe you take 1 week in December, and then exam starts mid, the last 2 weeks of November.
But still, either way, we move it, we give them extra time. If the learner is not committed to learn, the curriculum.
How can you not be committed, Marubo, not examiner?
Joe, ask me.
I should ask you. Yeah, but I do understand.
You can say the exam is in 2 months' time. And I'm gonna start.
I'm gonna start.
You have to
but I need to understand that different learners, like myself, Like myself, maybe sometimes I didn't have. I always study maybe 2 days or 3 days after.
Before.
Yes, but I would be understanding the content.
No, you understand a bit of the content.
Yes, not like I'm starting from scratch.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like I'm starting from
but
scratch. Yeah.
They are the ones that they have to start the whole book in one night and they're writing tomorrow morning.
Okay, those ones again.
Then still you give them extra classes, extra weeks, early days, we moved exams, everything. We made sure that they are comfortable. Okay, but yet we should we give them that comfortability? They go to varsity. Varsity they don't beg you.
Yeah, in varsity they don't beg.
You see that it's another problem that
I think we should be it should correspond, man. How strict it is in school, especially matric. Just correspond. Because manje in high school very baba ncenga but varsity.
That's why in like you said,
do you think that's the reason
12.
Yeah.
Asncane.
They do.
No, we do, Mara. It's not that thing you go to Safunda in. We tell you have to study 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Should you study?
But it's not like in varsity, because in grade 12 that's the one grade whereby learners are actually being like being followed to do their work.
They're being followed, but there you are. You, as much as you follow a student, you give yourself time. Each and every time during breaks, you call them, guys, let's revise.
Yeah.
You see that you just pouring water on top of a rock. It's not going anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, but at least now as a teacher I gave it my best. I tried. So,
and still the class is not classing, it's not moving. That's what I'm saying.
But then some schools would actually invite other teachers from different schools. Now as a parent, if your child is doing matric, you must make means to assist your child to actually pass.
Yeah, make means.
Yeah, find at least someone to assist your learner. Make sure the learner is actually understanding. Go through. No, parents don't go through learner's book, but they don't go through their kids' book. I'm not gonna say other parents. Even my parents, I don't remember even one day them saying, what did you do to school today? Did you want to see what is it? They'll just see the result and say, I don't know to but
so meaning you're saying that the parents should
go through the learner's book, sign the book, show the teacher could say, I'm actually, it will encourage the teacher also not to, move slow. See what say their parents. Yeah, but if the parent is, imagine if they are teaching 50 learners and all the learners, their parents, they go through the learner's books. And then the teachers see the book, say their comments from parents. Hey, why is this happening? Why keep it up? Why then now as a teacher now will be encouraged to say, hey, let me pull up my socks. Let me look how I can actually get them passing and going.
Guys.
What is your take on the number of holidays or number of days which teachers go on holiday? What is your take on that? Because I've heard quite a number of comments. Teachers they give up teacher score.
No,
stay too much at home. Do you think it makes teachers to relax a lot?
No, it's tiring to teach a stubborn teacher.
It's also tiring.
It's tiring.
To deal with it's really tiring.
It's tiring.
Yeah, every job is tiring.
Every job is tiring, Mara. I think the teachers deserve the holidays, guys.
They deserve the holidays. They deserve the holidays. Okay.
I'm not saying they should relax.
Yeah.
There you are, you're teaching maths. It's term 1, you're gonna close for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know.
Term 1, you're gonna close a week.
Yeah.
In March it's 1 week, I think.
Yeah.
And then June, I think it's 3 weeks.
So already if you're closing and you're teaching grade 12,
already they don't close.
Yeah.
The teachers don't close.
Exactly. One know that it's not fair now when you're saying teachers. So are you talking about teachers having more hours, as in like the entire teachers having extra holidays?
But remember, what the you're talking about, it's they knock off at 2 or past 2, then have more time. Unlike Mudo who's working at the mine, almost 6.
It's not the same, guys.
It's not the same. Okay, I just wanted to hear. I've heard debates about this. Teachers they should add time to teach. Periods should be a bit long, and periods are not enough to teach. Everything is just not enough. So teachers should actually at least but period are long.
Mind you, it's 9 subjects.
Yeah.
7, 8. depending on
7. Okay, in grade 8 and 9 in GT, ne?
Yeah.
We have more subjects, which is 9.
Yeah, depending on schools, and some have the technical subjects.
Oh yes.
Yes, I get it. So I'm saying, there you are. A lesson is 1 hour, meaning it's gonna be what, 9 hours.
Okay.
Of a subject.
No, remember it's per day. There are 6 periods.
No, it's 6 period. I'm just saying, worry. Okay, yeah. 6
remember,
periods.
certain subjects.
They have doubles.
They don't not really doubles. You know, they don't attend them every day. You know, the only subject that you're gonna see them every day is English. You have maths. Languages, actually, you're gonna see them from Monday to Friday. Subjects like physical sciences, you have 4 slots a week. Maybe you can see them Monday, Tuesday, not Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday. And it's 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour.
But some you said already on that 4 slots, maybe you have like doubles, or like this double Monday.
No, if you have a double pair, which means now you're gonna be 2 days short again. Like if physics is given 4 hours a week. Right?
Not double, or there's double.
4 hours, Jay, that's it. Okay, let's say 1 hour is on Monday, and then there's a double, that's 2 hours. So which means you're only left with what? 2 hours, okay? So they have to see where they put the other 2 sessions. That's how they set every day.
They set every
yeah.
And then still parents are saying we should add hours.
Yeah, certain people believe so. What's the teaching time? It's just not enough.
Short. It's not enough.
It's not enough. Some people believe so.
But I still, guys, guys, the brain gets tired.
Yeah, the brain gets tired. But don't the grade 12 get tired? Because they learn, they have they have a number of extra classes by grade 12.
It's fine.
It's fine, okay. I get to use the it's fine.
What I'm saying, Kirori, there you're saying you have to put a whole module in 1 hour to me in my brain.
Okay.
Ne? You put it sink in.
Yeah.
It's a trigonometry. It sank in.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to physics after you class.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna put Newton's laws.
The brain of it is very powerful.
No, wait.
Yes.
I leave
the
physical science. I go to chemistry. They're gonna put the molecular substance and molecular whatsoever. I leave chemistry, I go to life science. They're gonna put human evolution.
Yeah, I understand.
I leave, I go to accounting. I'm gonna put balance brought down. I leave, I go to Zulu. The SAs, I go to English. In 1 day, there's homeworks. And then, guys.
I've got a number of topics, actually. There's one thing that I would just want. Do you think language should be like compulsory, or it should be like an optional subject?
It should be compulsory.
But come on, what if you've learned from grade 8, 1 to 9, maybe it's like compulsory, like every subject is compulsory. Now from grade 10, but imagine in grade 10 now you are focusing on what interests you. And doing language means maybe you want to do literature, or you want to be a reader, whatsoever. So what about the child that is not even interested in English? Not even, because the other learners, Cholomdana is very, very good in maths, physics, life sciences, all the subjects. Is very, very good. But when it comes to languages, Lomdana is just struggling, man. Struggling. What is your take? Do you think language should be made compulsory? Because not every learner is good in language.
No, language I think is compulsory because
someone might ask you, okay, what did you do with speed you learned in grade 10 and 12?
No,
what did you do? Okay, English I would understand, but I feel like
hear me out. And she's saying languages.
Yeah.
Home language and first additional language. Yeah. They're compulsory because they're gonna give you a way to communicate. Languages are just there to help you communicate. It's just an extra thing of saying.
So what you're telling me, Kusi, you wouldn't be able to communicate in speed if you were not taught in school.
Some part, yeah, maybe. How?
Language, but I remember what's language, but you can just learn it.
Yeah.
But language is something that you learned at home.
But the formality of it, the formal part of it.
Okay,
at home, I'm used to the informal part.
Yes, I understand.
At least it does. I'm saying it teaches you to write.
Okay, shouldn't maybe they say there's language for learners who want to venture into the language department. There should be language that teaches people just communicating. Because I don't get how learning poetry. I say, okay, now they ask you stanza, what, or whatsoever.
It's all.
Why should you learn those things if when you are like into engineering and everything? When I'm interested in engineering,
it's in
they're busy teaching you poetry and stuff. So should they say, okay, if the learner is doing like is interested in like
in
language,
technical part of
in language,
yeah,
that learner shouldn't do the same English. There should be English for people who are interested in English, and English just to help you understand the concepts, like
how to speak.
Just to speak English. There's no need for you to do poetry. There's no need for you to just the only English you learn when they would say how to communicate. What are the words? What does this mean? Because I never learned what does define mean. What does state? Maybe we need, especially learners who are doing physics. They need English that is going to teach them those ways, like define, construct, differentiate. What does because in English you're not taught all those words. You're not taught like in detail. Okay, what does this word actually mean? Science learners need that English.
So meaning is saying if
you're doing science and your interests are in science, your English shouldn't be your poetry and stuff. You shouldn't have all. The only paper you write on is paper 3.
You don't need the verbs.
Yeah, you don't need the verbs. Okay, verbs maybe, because
paper one. You don't need paper one.
But it shouldn't be that difficult, man. No, like I don't think for people, because if you're interested in like engineering, why is your English so?
And then they make you read the
paper. So learners that are interested, like language should be optional, according to me. Language should be optional, according to me.
Language is compulsory.
Yeah, it is compulsory right now, but I believe that it should be optional.
In the near future.
Yeah, in the near future, we should make it optional. Otherwise, if a learner is doing language and they're interested in science, then they shouldn't be given that difficult. Because the same learners, we can see this learner is not even the slightest interested. Like, I was interested in the language. Focus again, like passing maths, science. Because this learner, if right now I'm focusing engineering, then and also this thing of saying if you fail home language, then you fail. This thing.
That's why I'm saying it's compulsory because either way you're gonna fail home language. You fail. How can you fail your mother tongue? How can you fail?
How can you fail it? Because it's not actually what I speak at home, but what we learn language. It's not actually the language that I speak at home. I think they should also teach the language. What's it called?
Informal.
Yeah, informal language. No. There should be informal language.
The papers in the corporate world, informal, it's between us friends. But when you sit down in a boardroom, it's all formality there. That's
I understand that it's all formality. So how does the poems assist you in formality?
Structuring you.
They can teach you how to write 10 paragraphs, 2 paragraphs, 3 paragraphs. They can teach you all these things, guys. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, you've been told them we've been talking and talking. This conversation has been interesting. So even forget, guys, if you haven't subscribed, you can pause this video, and then after pausing, then click the subscription button, notification. You can comment, you can like, you can also share, And also, guys, what is more important is we want to hear what you have to say or what you think about all these topics that we are discussing. Learners in grade 11, past grade 11, having to go to grade 12 and another school, and then having to go back. What's your take on this thing in language? Do you think language should be optionally? All these.
Late enrollments,
late enrollment. But then, there are a lot of factors to that. But then, guys, so please subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. One subscription would make a difference.
Hey, guys, I can my guy, conspiracy in concession.
Yeah.
Late enrollment. The thing of you have to start a grade afresh just because you can't move to a grade 12.
No, it's only grade 12, not all the grades.
Yeah, I'm just saying that you have to start the grade afresh because you can't move to grade 12 from another school. And this one of yours of saying
language.
Language.
I'm sure there are people who agree with me because why did I do language? Because sometimes I don't see how language. I don't see how it contributed to anything right now. But even if I went to English, I'm grade 9. I would be able to like communicate. I would be able to read. I would be able to write. I would be able to do all those things. I should certain things would learn them even in other subjects. Like, okay, what does this one mean? But maybe they should have English light. I think there's I'm sure there's less lit. So not fall, but English lit.
English lit. Okay, meaning that if we introduce English lit, there has to be physics.
Technical science. Yeah, that's physics light. Technical science is physics light. Technical science is physics light. Technical math is math light. Futhi is math light. Math
light 2.0.
2.0 is math light 2.0. Because in those subjects, you learn everything that you do in the physical sciences, but now we are doing it
more practically.
More practicals, and then it's no longer difficult.
Yeah.
Everything, like if someone that is doing physical sciences trade is given a paper, the technical science, that learner would ace it.
Hi!
That learner would ace that paper. That's one thing I'm sure about.
Hey guys, man, I'm not sure.
So what's the take, guys? Should we have English light or
language light?
Language light. Yeah, should we have language? Not far. I understand this first additional language.
Not the first additional.
Oh, there should be third. Like there should be options, man.
Fourth
there is third additional language. Okay?
Fourth additional language.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah. Fourth additional. And as long as they know this learner is not interested in language, so we're trying. But I'm sure we're not trying to disadvantage the learner. We're trying to advantage the learner. That's what he said. We're not trying to disadvantage the learner. And if I'm interested in engineering, and then I'm also my verbs or my stanza, and the stanza I'm not even interested in them. At least teach me English that will assist me to communicate formally. Or communications. Then we should have communication. Yeah, not English, but we have communication. In university there is communication. Yes, and it's very, very easy. It's more like English, but very, very, very easy.
Guys, your host wants to make it easier for you.
No, I'm not trying to make it easy, but we're trying not to disadvantage those who are not interested in language.
It's easy for them.
Yeah,
guys,
So, guys, if you haven't subscribed, I am Josh Sage. You can follow our social media platforms. Not my page. You can follow us on our social media platform, Teachers Podcast, Instagram, Teachers Podcast. We're gonna have a Facebook page soon, but then now you can just check our videos on my page, on my account for Facebook account, which is Josh Sage. All the reels that we post on Instagram, they appear on the page for now, so far. But then, guys, please subscribe. Your comments, guys. That's what is important.
Commenting is important because it's showing us that you have a view, you have a mind. You don't need to have comment light.
Yeah, comment. Oh, you don't need comment light. Okay. You don't need comment light. We need comment pure. We need pure comments. We need pure comments, guys. Okay, if with comments, guys, don't go light. Go pure.
Go pure.
Yeah, but in English, you can go light. So comment, guys. We really appreciate the subscription. Like I said, one subscription make a difference. If you like this video, guys, other people the videos will be suggested. So appear suggestion wow. Yeah, what English pure say about that.
English light.
Yeah, we want English light, guys. So
But anyways, thank you guys. This is Karabo Mathaila, your co-host at the Teachers Podcast. # in conversation
with Josh Sage.
This is us saying thank you. See you next time.
See you next time, guys. Ciao.